Dark Souls Part 2. We were left on the front doorsteps of our new homes. I, at the age of 4, regained my memory for some reason, at an unknown rate. All of a sudden, I was able to tell the future and the past. I saw it all. Later in life, I hit middle school, and it was 7th grade. I ran into an older sister, apparently. Or younger sister, actually. It was Marie. I had no clue of it at the time, and it was too late, for at the end I made a friendship bond with her, which would cost me my wings later on in life. Soon after I had met her, I ran into my cousin, and, well, let's just say he wasn't as him as I remember him, for he had lost all of his memory too, and he had no recollection of me. We soon made friends, and later I took her to the Valentine's Day dance, and Vanessa fell deeply in love with my cousin. I was a little freaked out, but one day we lost our best friend, and I lost all anger. All of a sudden power was exposed, and I was forced to tell her what was going on. For telling her this, later I was summoned to hell a week next, and they had to punish me for telling an angel her fate. Father, he took the worst way possible, and he chopped off my wings. It sent me into a fit of rage. And the prince, he was watching from the balcony, for he had suffered a curse like mine. Later, or not later, but then, right there, everything went dark. I blacked out for a few minutes, but when I came back to my senses, or at least still insane in senses, everyone was dead and the smoke had cleared. Immediately I rushed to the Shadow Forest, where the prince had finally caught me. He asked me what I was doing here and why, and what happened back there. All I wanted to do was rip out his throat or kill him or something like that. Eventually, he swept me up in his arms, and when I tried to pull back, he locked in for a kiss. As he kissed me on the lips, it snapped me out of my fit of rage, and immediately I started to burst into tears once he started to go into horrific details of what I had done and what had happened, for the curse grew worse and worse each day, and the fate of my worst would come true soon, and I may lose a bestie that I thought I had. Eventually, I broke free, and I ran into the assistance of the devil. He felt bad for me and gave me back my wings, and eventually we went off on our own ways. Later that week, I had another fit of rage. He met up with me, and we went and killed an angel. As soon as I found out that I did this, I was a little heartbroken. Everything that I thought is now reality, for the curse will suffer more on if I don't get a handle on it. My friend will suffer, and the entire fate of hell will rest in my hands if I don't get a grab on it. Sure, my older brother is teaching me how, and sure, he can break me out of it, but for how long will that last before he can lose control of his own side? For he suffers half angel, half devil, and there's nothing I can do, for the curse may plague our minds, and the rest of it will die off. Everything that I thought would be alright won't be alright, for a tragic fate would happen if I lost control. For the insanity and the cursed is what will happen if it all went downhill. I know my friend would want me to get better, so I'm going to have to end up with this. Until next time, the end.